David Corenswet's Superman will not face the same struggles as Henry Cavill's Man of Steel because of James Gunn's one creative choice. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn's upcoming Superman movie, starring David Corenswet, hopes to lay the foundation for a brand new DC universe. The film is slated to release next month, and tickets went on sale this week, along with a bunch of new footage and interviews with the cast and crew. The summer of Superman is almost here, with marketing now in full swing for James Gunn's DCU reboot as tickets for the movie go on sale. The upcoming film stars David Corenswet in the titular role, replacing Henry Cavill's iteration of the character from the DC Extended Universe, DCU. As a result, Corenswet's take has many differentiations from his predecessors. While Gunn has crafted an entirely new and brighter look for the titular superhero, the director recently revealed how long Corenswet's Clark Kent had been Superman in the public eye. As a result, Corenswet's Superman is considerably more experienced than Cavill was in Man of Steel, and here is why that might be a good thing. Gunn made the following statement, revealing how long Corenswet's version has been. "We're just picking up on the story of one particular superhero, 3 years after comes on the scene." From Gunn's comment, it is clear that Corenswet's Superman will be more experienced compared to Henry Cavill's version when he was first introduced in Man of Steel. The latter was an origin story, while Corenswet's take is expected to be much further in his superhero career, but still relatively young, leaving room for the character to learn and grow. However, Gunn also revealed that while Superman follows the titular character's story, the superhero wouldn't exist in a vacuum. Instead, the movie would give viewers a hint of a larger world that has become accustomed to the existence of superheroes. During the same interview, Gunn shared additional light on the upcoming film's background. The Guardians of the Galaxy director explained that it was important for him to make Superman a standalone story, without teasing too much of the rest of the DCU. "We're introducing a whole new world, which is a lot of fun, you know. We're in an alternate reality where superheroes have existed for 300 years. Gunn's comment clearly distinguishes the DCU by crafting a world that is already used to having superheroes, making it fresh and different from the MCU in its early days. As a result, Superman will only create a tougher path for Corenswet's titular hero as he interacts with other metahumans, resulting in a fascinating story. James Gunn has stressed from the minute he took over DC Studios that no superhero movie under his watch would go into production without a completed script. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Now, in a new interview with Rolling Stone, the filmmaker attributed the so-called dying film industry to Hollywood's fatal mistake of always making blockbusters before their scripts are officially completed. "I do believe that the reason why the movie industry is dying is not because of people not wanting to see movies," Gunn said. "It's not because of home screens getting so good. The number one reason is because people are making movies without a finished screenplay." Click to expand the mega menu. Variety. Open drop-down menu. Home. Film. News. June 16, 2025, 2:18 p.m. Pacific Time. James Gunn says the movie industry is dying because films are made without finished scripts and Marvel got killed by output increase. That wasn't fair. By Zach Sharf. Plus icon. James Gunn. Getty. James Gunn has stressed from the minute he took over DC Studios that no superhero movie under his watch would go into production without a completed script. Now, in a new interview with Rolling Stone, the filmmaker attributed the so-called dying film industry to Hollywood's fatal mistake of always making blockbusters before their scripts are officially completed. "I do believe that the reason why the movie industry is dying is not because of people not wanting to see movies," Gunn said. "It's not because of home screens getting so good. The number one reason is because people are making movies without a finished screenplay." Popular on Variety. "It's funny now, at the start of this acting thing. Midnight. 49:11. Related stories. You. Penn Badgley as Joe Goldberg in episode 501 of You. Cr. Clifton Prescott/Netflix copyright 2025. Streaming viewership surpassed cable and broadcast combined for the first time ever in May, Nielsen finds. Gunn noted that DC Studios recently killed a project because the script just couldn't get to the right place, explaining, "Everybody wanted to make the movie. It was green-lit, ready to go. The screenplay wasn't ready. And I couldn't do a movie where the screenplay's not good. And we've been really lucky so far, because Supergirl's script was so fucking good off the bat. And then Lanterns came in, and the script was so fucking good. Clayface, same thing. So fucking good. So we have these scripts that we've been really lucky with or wise in our choices or whatever the combination is. Another thing Gunn said that is working in his favor is that there is no corporate mandate from Warner Brothers to churn out a certain number of film and television projects at DC Studios. Gunn is an alum of Marvel Studios, having directed 3 Guardians of the Galaxy movies and a Christmas special, and he noted that Disney's mandate to increase Marvel's output amid the launch of Disney Plus had a negative impact on the larger universe. Disney CEO Bob Iger has openly admitted to making this mistake. That wasn't fair. It wasn't right. And it killed them, Gunn said of Marvel. We don't have the mandate, at DC, to have a certain amount of movies and TV shows every year. So we're going to put out everything that we think is of the highest quality. We're obviously going to do some good things and some not so good things, but hopefully on average everything will be as high quality as possible. Nothing goes before there's a screenplay that I personally am happy with. With Gunn's Superman arriving in theaters next month, his DC universe is about to launch. Only one other movie in the new franchise has completed filming, 2026's Supergirl, but the plan is to build out the universe on the big screen with movies about Batman, the Brave and the Bold, and Wonder Woman. Batman's my biggest issue in all of DC right now personally, Gunn told Rolling Stone. And I'm not writing Batman, but I am working with the writer of Batman and trying to get it right, because he's incredibly important to DC, as is Wonder Woman. So outside of the stuff that I'm doing in the projects that are actively going, our 2 priorities are finishing our Wonder Woman and our Batman scripts. Batman has to have a reason for existing, right? He continued. So Batman can't just be, oh, we're making a Batman movie because Batman's the biggest character in all of Warner Brothers, which he is. But because there's a need for him in the DCU and a need that he's not exactly the same as Matt Reeves' Batman. But yet he's not a campy Batman. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in a funny, campy Batman, really. So we're dealing with that. I think I have a way in, by the way. I think I really know what it's. I just am dealing with the writer to make sure that we can make it a reality. Gunn said developing a Wonder Woman movie is actually and easier for me, because there haven't been so many infinite portrayals of Wonder Woman, definitely not in movies, but really anywhere, that there have been of Batman. For his iteration of Superman, James Gunn is taking a note from Batman's playbook, which has done wonders for the latter on screen. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Given the lack of Superman media in the last decade, some fans have come to view the character as boring, a sentiment that has stemmed from his appeal as an overpowered being. However, this couldn't be further from the truth,